Amampeni Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo nsɛm no ebra wokohia Ghana Bar Association we third annual lawyers conference ena ekoso na ebra wokodu ho ena odi to just onkwate a yesi den ena wasesa temuafo dodo na ono bre su de na temuafo no eno anso obodin register ne kura no ena obodin amabrako besenko Supreme Court na ache besenko Supreme Court Nicholas Kujo besenko Supreme Court ena obodin ni sa se ena busuafo se ena nanfofo se ne mampenafo nyina na obobo di ni kwasa eno mampeni bi say na wan ne ka sansem na lawyer for ni bi eyenka ne mampeni John Dramani Mahama wono ne ka sansem no say papa we pa so de no kura ni nyame anim ye po bia ma na ka sem we ani anim sen katemamu ni bia woni mu mra nte mra se emfa mra nya hwe na wo a betena Ghana banwa so a woni mu mra e ka mra te mra se pa enene enkane mampeni John Dramani Mahama woka sansem no eno ene no mampeni dia no yi abapa se enye ne ho nete no ena want na senso nye hwe han enka se akwan abede da ho portos didamu saa wo se wo be Philippa na ensema enkane mampeni John Dramani Mahama ekaye no mayeni kan ko ne yenkotie ebi emra.
When we have come out of elections and we have won, everybody wants to go into the executive. Our lawyers, please, I beg you, some of you must be prepared to go onto the bench. And I know that some have very lucrative legal practices. They don't want to leave those practices and go on the bench. But, I mean, you can see what the current president has done. He's appointed the biggest number of judges onto the bench. It's more than 80 towards 100 and counting. He's packed the courts. And we know that they've packed the courts because they want to avoid accountability after they have left office. And so all manner of people who are known to have been partisan, to have been executives of their party, who are in the legal profession, are being leapfrogged into the superior courts and other places. And so we must be prepared as NDC legal persons to also go onto the bench so that we can balance out, the judiciary. Currently, the judiciary is packed with NPP inclined judges because this government has carried out a deliberate policy of putting their people on the bench.
Eni auti ye nkane mampeni John Dramani Mahama nensema waka edi afase ekwan Omampeni Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo nam so na ne atemuafo no wobodin ana wabesenko obodin abesenko na ene de ya na Ghana Bar Conference no ekoso annual conference no ekoso pa eho no mampeni akwakọ piem ewo mfimfini mantem ena wo bisa o no si na mo ya sure pa se nkane mampeni John Dramani Mahama wono no kan sansem ne sunana na sansem mikra ya agba ma watie wonte ye ene angel kra ya se agbawie ya ama wate no mampeni so debi sansem ne de amaye kura no wonhwa manyoku a otemuafo ana otemuafo bi efiri mu eba ne etoso mienu wo se wogidi pa se council nankasa judicial council no epa atemuafo ne de ba wanu oti ne ba bi o ni abo onipa asemasi ana so bintin di yenya de banko ade a na wawoso de ama empanifo se monkwe na monkobọ kire hwehwe na chi se onipa na yabo ne din no adwuma ne se ne fatana na amampeni Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo se atemuafo a wabodin ama yakototo ma no na yapaso omu ni nyina ya oma professional merit enyina ni nyina nam ne kwanso a enya MPP forma enya NDC forma enya Kuadonkoma omo ye Ghana forma pa omu ni mmra ete mrase ede mra no eye adwuma.
This meant that judicial appointments are conducted essentially on the basis of professional merit and suitability. Appointments to the lower courts, the High Court, and the Court of Appeal are done by the President exclusively on the advice of the Judicial Council. In the case of appointments to the Supreme Court, because of its unique position in our judicial structure, there are the additional requirements of the consultation of the Council of State and the approval of Parliament. In the overwhelming number of cases of justices designate to the Supreme Court, that approval has been given on a bipartisan basis. You can count on the fingers of her hand the number of justices designate whose approval met less than unanimous consent. I've gone into this matter in some detail because of a new concept that has been recently introduced into our public discourse by no less a public figure than the fourth president of the Fourth Republic, the perennial NDC presidential candidate, John Dramani Mahama.
Any out here, Omampeni, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, Ebre ne de ya wakasa ewo 2023 annual conference Emma Ghana Bar Association. Enfimfini mantem eno de sansem no etuja.
So ewo ensam foforo emu